For all you mad bastards loving the Big Show podcast, get up even closer on Instagram, YouTube and TikTok, or raw dog it 4 to 7 every weekday on Radio Hauraki.
Hey, Keyzie.
What's up? What the fuck is going on
You're
with this
having
thing
a
today?
shocker, man.
You're having
Too
a
many
shocker,
wines
right?
last
Genuinely,
night.
Yeah.
I
Too many
think
wines
I was
for
just.
Keyzie.
I think I was just playing our intro live on the radio just then,
That sounds about right.
midway
was
through
thinking-
an AC/DC song.
I was thinking,
Here we go. He knew that.
no, I hope that we're not going live at the moment because of what you were saying when that was going on.
Oh, you can remember it better than I. There's always some kind of filth coming out of my mouth.
It was to do with an
Yeah.
improvisation
Yeah,
scene.
certainly. That wouldn't have been good. Well, I do know that the microphones went on.
No, the mics weren't on.
So I feel safe.
So
I can tell the listeners out there, the eternal fear, is like, oh, God. Hey, great hairdo, Keyzie.
thanks, Jason. Going to
Really
just
good
explain
job there,
what
man.
happened, right?
Who did it for you, man?
So when everything's in 2 at the top, there's 1 and 2. When
I'm
everything's in
bored
2,
already.
it means it's off air. So everything was in 2 except for the one thing that our intro was playing off. That was in 1 randomly.
There you
Keyzie,
go.
can I say something?
Oh, God.
You know it. You know you're inside, eh?
Why? Because I've got a rain jacket on.
Yeah.
An
I mean, it's a good
anorak.
an anorak. It's a good anorak. I like it a lot, but you know, I wore my anorak in as well, but I took it off because I'm a backbone.
It's good stuff, fellas.
There we go. Jeez, that's a cool shirt.
The English wear an anorak inside, a parka.
Do
Isn't
they?
it they call it? A parka.
I mean, you can keep it on if you want to.
I've already taken it off, Jace.
He doesn't want to offend you, Jace.
I wasn't offended. I was just like, you do realise.
No, I know. I was
Yeah.
just comfortable in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, to be fair, so was I. Now I'm a little bit chilly now that I've taken my anorak off.
Oh, fellas.
Based on that T-shirt, I reckon you should put it back on. Doesn't that T-shirt, seriously,
I
his
can't
T-shirt,
see it. I can only see your Bunnings trade long sleeve.
It's the real faded old black one that he wears. The really faded one.
Oh, yeah.
You love that one,
Has it
eh,
got
Marky?
holes in it?
No, I don't think
no,
so.
I like that. I do. I like his black T-shirt.
Yeah. Because I'm cool,
Sadly, I
man.
mean, all I do is I just see myself in him when he wears it, you know?
You see
Old,
yourself in
old
him
bastard with a black T-shirt on.
wearing
Yeah.
dull colours.
Dull colours,
Dull
that's
colours. How's your day been, fellas?
right. Oh, fellas. Can't
Lovely.
complain, fellas.
Wife's birthday. It's been great.
Oh, yes, of course. That's
Very
why we
nice.
couldn't play golf today.
And also because it's pissing down.
Well, I mean, that wouldn't stop me.
You would have been out there, wouldn't you?
I would
Woody
have been
Janus?
Can
hacking
you
away
imagine
there, Mogi.
how much complaining he'd be doing right now? If we were playing golf in the rain, you would be
Yeah, it's true.
unrelenting.
I think I'm coming down with something. I'm feeling a bit woozy.
Are you?
No, you. That would have been you after
Oh,
golf.
right.
I thought he was being him as well.
That's post-golf chat with
Oh,
Woody
right.
J.
Yes. Yeah. Hey, just on that, by the way, do you guys get flu jabs?
Yeah, I do. I think the trouble is that COVID sort of ruined it for everybody now.
Yeah, I think so.
And now people are like, oh, I'm not getting the flu jab.
Yes. Because my wife got one yesterday, I think it was, but because she works at a medical centre,
Yeah.
so she gets them for free. But, you know, it's been my observation, rightly or wrongly, that people, when they get the flu jabs, then as winter hits, get the flu.
I don't. It's the opposite for
wrong.
me. I used to get it every single year.
yeah.
And since I've started getting the jab, I don't.
I've never got the flu.
Jace,
Yeah,
I think
which is
what you
great.
do is you think of any reason to not go to the doctor.
That's true.
Yeah.
So literally you're making this yarn up so you don't have to go get a flu jab.
No, but
that
I
sounds
have
right.
observed people getting the flu jab and people that I know who then go, oh, God, I've got the flu. Not immediately after the jab. And let me just say, I absolutely encourage people to do so. But it just seems to me that it doesn't stop people from getting the flu unless it is not the flu they're getting and it's just a cold or something.
Well, that's the thing. There's a difference between flu and a cold. And
Yes.
what it stops you from, what they give you is the most prevalent flu of the season. It doesn't
Right.
stop all flus.
Sure.
So there's different strains.
Yes.
But my understanding is they do a vaccine based on the one that's just done a run through the Northern Hemisphere.
Sure. Okay.
Is my understanding. But I'm going to check that because I don't want to
Yeah.
give out fake news.
Totally, man.
I've only ever got the flu jab twice, and I've only ever caught the flu once. But when I did catch the flu, it was fucked up. Like at 10 kgs I lost.
Wow, yeah.
I was out for 5 days.
The Hauraki Big Show, weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki. The Hauraki Big Show Podcast.
As I say, and touch wood here, I don't think I've actually ever had the flu.
Like, it is not a cold. Like, if you think you've got the flu and you've got a runny nose, that's not the flu.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
flu fucks you up.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
properly. I remember, like, you can't even watch TV because you get a headache and you're just sitting there with a massive
Oh, it's
fever.
heinous.
You can't eat anything. You're just lying in bed for days until it goes
Yeah.
away. It sucks.
Okay.
It
Well,
does,
maybe
man.
I'll get a flu jab then.
No, you should get the flu. You'd love it, man.
Honestly, if you got
You
the
wouldn't
flu,
even notice.
you would be so
I probably
punishing.
wouldn't. I probably wouldn't notice. That's a fair comment, actually.
No, the flu's way worse than when I had COVID. Way worse than COVID.
Interesting.
Here you go. Do you want to hear some facts about it, Jace? We
Sure.
should inject some facts since we're floating this shit around. So it is a key preventative measure against the flu. Now, people will believe this or not, but this is what is the available information. Administered before the winter season, designed to protect individuals from the predominant circulating influenza strains. It reduces severity and complications even if infection has occurred. Vaccinated individuals typically experience milder symptoms, leading to fewer sick days and a lower likelihood of severe complications. Protects the vulnerable populations, people in your age group,
Sure,
Jay,
sure.
and decreases the risk of heart events because for individuals with heart conditions, the flu vaccine can reduce the risk of heart attacks and related complications.
Or increase, not reduce.
Or increase, not reduce?
Increase the risk of...
No, reduce.
Oh,
Decreases.
I see the flu.
yeah,
The jab. Okay, good.
So
good.
2025, this is the latest one, Keyzie. Influenza vaccine New Zealand is formulated to protect against the strains anticipated to be the most prevalent during the season. The specific strains included are determined based on recommendations from the WHO and the Australian Influenza Vaccine Committee. Okay?
Okay, good.
Good
gonna get
stuff.
it?
Yeah, I'm going to get it.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
Really, though?
Yeah,
You say you're going to do lots of stuff.
No, I'm going to do it, Keyzie.
All right.
All right, then.
Because they'll give it out here. Doesn't our company do it?
Oh, if they
They
do,
do
that'd
actually.
be great.
Generally, they do it. You get a discount, and one goes around about a day after you've paid for it.
Where does
They don't charge you for it.
Oh,
True.
really? Well,
No,
then
it's
even,
free.
even more so.
Yeah,
my point being that you go ahead and do it, and then they send around an email going, "Oh, we've got jabs going." And you're like, "Oh, good. I've timed that badly."
Sure.
Yeah, because, you go get one.
Yeah,
then
yeah.
it's because they do it every year, and you literally just have to pick a spot, and then you go in and get it.
Like your
In my
balls.
ass.
Or in your ass or whatever.
Spot on the calendar there, Jace.
Oh, right,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is it just like in the arm and that? I'm not good with needles, fellas.
No, it's in the balls.
Oh, okay. Well, it's...
The lady only does it in the balls.
Here he goes.
No.
Here we
no.
go.
So your bowels are a bit of miss today, Mogi.
I did have a bit of a time on the old bowl there today. Yeah, a little bit on the painful side. Do you find hooping and a hollering when you're doing a painful dump to be quite
Only if there's someone with an earshot.
Yeah, well, I imagine that there are.
Yeah.
I just imagine because my neighbours, I can hear my neighbour's got a kid that's always screaming its head off.
Yeah.
So I imagine me involved in what I was doing today must be making them wondering what's going on. Over
What did it sound like?
Ah!
For the love of God!
But legit like that.
Wow.
Just because it's
I never
I have the toilet window open while I'm doing it.
I never make a noise while I'm shitting.
Fuck you, the man.
No, I just don't. Even if it's painful
Right.
or if I'm blocked up, for example, and I'm really straining there, I'm really squeezing that tube out.
Dead
and it's-
silent.
It is dead
Like the
silent.
grave.
It's like how I make love.
Yeah.
I'm just silent.
Just an intense silence.
An awkward silence.
Just red in the face, but silent.
Yeah.
Sweat pouring down
Holding your
before you.
breath.
Fucking sweat pouring
Absolutely reeking.
I was actually fine this morning, because I only had,
and 2 strokes.
no matter what.
down. Yeah, man.
2 strokes dumping, 2 strokes rooting.
Yeah, I was fine too.
Hoity
I had a
Janus.
little bit of there was definitely a little bit of Vindaloo in there.
Well, Mogi, the vacuum cleaner, ate most of it.
True.
So I'm not surprised you had a big sesh on the
Also
old...
not true, but never mind.
Yes, yes, it is true.
Of the Vindaloo.
I don't know, of everything.
Oh, no, it's not true.
You were really making the most of old Hoity J there.
Of old Hoodie J.
Yeah.
Well, actually, the price was set. The price was set by the time the order had been done.
It was done.
There was only 7 mains for 8 people. So Hoodie J's had a win there.
Do you think we had enough?
I think it was the perfect amount.
Yeah,
because
probably, actually.
People could have kept on eating, but I was full.
Yeah,
So I think it was spot on.
same actually.
Wouldn't
Yeah.
minded another wine.
Well, you
I
could
wouldn't
have
have
had
minded.
one.
I wouldn't have minded a coffee. I wouldn't have
should have had
minded
one.
a look at but they were shit there in terms of the service because people ordered wines and they don't go, oh, would anyone like a coffee or to see the dessert menu? Because they're taking all the plates
Excuse me.
away and everything like that.
Yeah.
And so I just assumed that they didn't have any.
Which is
By the time they asked, it was half an hour later.
which is done for business. For
It's
them.
terrible for
You
business.
know, it's like
She was busy holding the door open for people, which is nice.
yes, you got to milk everyone for every drop. You
Like
can
even
get
when we
there.
turned up, they didn't ask us if we want to drink straight away or
No.
you know,
No,
which is funny for a restaurant that's been around for as long as that one.
Keyzie and I ordered 2 samosas because we thought you backbones were going to take
Triangle.
forever.
Yeah. So we were like, oh, they're going to be late. Let's just have a samosa each.
Did you cancel the order?
Oh,
Yeah.
Keyzie did. I was
No,
fuming
Jace
at
did
him.
without realising.
Oh.
She's like, it's because you guys walked in and we're like, oh, they are here. And then she's like, oh, do you want to cancel the samosas? And then you were like, yeah. Like, really dismissive.
I thought that was, do you want to wait until they're here to order your main meals? Is what I thought she was talking about.
You don't like listening to the people, do
Nah,
you?
you don't listen.
Wow. I mean, it didn't help when you whistled to the staff, Keyzie.
Yeah, well, they weren't looking. And it was actually a wolf whistle. What's that, Pokes? There's someone here. Okay.
That makes it even better, man.
4 till 7 every weekday, the Radio Hauraki Big Show, man.
Good shit.
Have a listen.